Folks, if you want to get in on the challenge of the $2,000 one, get on the phones. This tour will take us through the Barbie College first, and then you saw the picture of the donors, Paul and Ada Lee Barbie, and as you can see, the living room is quite spacious. This cottage was dedicated just 2 years ago. Our boys live very comfortably, 4 to a bedroom. This, of course, is everybody's favorite room in the house, and the dining room area, and then the boys have their weightlifting room and recreational room where they play games and lift weights. Our next stop is the country store where people from our community come to purchase some of our smoked meats, products, and gasoline. And we see our kids getting some of the Bluebell ice cream. If they bring in a schoolwork showing 100 on the test, they're entitled to a free scoop of ice cream. Goes on with our sausage and different things that we have there at the country store. It's, we want you to come out and see us and taste some of our Rio Grande Children's Home whole hog country sausage. We put in everything but the squeal. And next we visit the print shop where Brother Ken Lockhead is printing some of our letterheads, and he takes care of the artwork and layout for our Star Spangled Banner. You can receive our newsletter absolutely free if you'll just tell our phone operators you'd like to be on our mailing list. We appreciate you calling in about that. Here you see the tropical gardens. We're getting ready to open right away. We'll be doing scientific research on threatened species of birds and fish, and we also have it open to the public and schools for tours and field trips. Aside from the birds and fish, we'll have plants and trees that are native to the valley. There's a couple of llamas that were just donated to us. We have a real strong 4-H program. Our boys and girls compete every year at the Rio Grande Livestock Show. And then last on our tour will be the thrift store. And we want to thank you for the many items you donate that we use around the home or take to the thrift store located next to Brownie's in McAllen on the corner of Highway 83 and 23rd Street. And now then I want to turn it over to our Congressman, Kike de la Garza.
Thank you, Dad Owens. Call the numbers. The time is running out on that match now. Call the numbers. We need your help. We need your help. There are the numbers. Please call. Now I'm going to do something also. You know that good Lord, Vance, the good Lord didn't make me a singer, but I can talk. And I go around throughout the United States speaking to groups, mostly agriculture groups, and they pay me for it. I've got a speech I'm going to make in a couple of weeks, and they're going to pay me $1,000. That $1,000 is going to come to the children's home. Reverend, I'm going to go make them a speech they'll never forget, and the $1,000 is going to come right back here to the children's home. Maybe we can make one of these matches. Why don't you match my $1,000? Call. We ain't got much time now. Call up to $1,000. That's what I'm going to give for my speech. That's what's coming to the children's home. And let's hear the phone ring. You got all these pretty girls. We got our great singer Vance Creek out here. And see if you can match my contribution. Praise the Lord. He's going to make me do a good speech, and we're going to get $1,000 for it, and it's going to come right here. And now I'll pass it on to Keta.
Thank you, Kika. Mis amigos, nos quedan unos cuantos minutos nada más, y ahorita es cuando usted tiene la oportunidad de ayudarnos a doblar la cantidad que hace rato una persona que prefiere mantenerse anónima nos dijo por todas las entradas de dinero que ustedes reciban, dijo, yo les voy a doblar la cantidad. Así es que ahorita es cuando usted tiene la oportunidad de llamarnos para poder que ese dinero se pueda multiplicar. Mi Dios sabe que el asilo lo necesita bastante, y esta es la oportunidad que usted tiene de hacer una obra de bien. Así es que vamos a invitarle para que nos llame a los números de su pantalla. Esos son los números a los que usted puede llamarnos y hacer los donativos, ya que los jovencitos aquí pues están preparados y listos para recibir su llamada. Tenemos a Vance Creek, tenemos las jovencitas del asilo, tenemos al representante Gutiérrez, que también le gusta recibir las llamadas y sus donativos, sobre todo para saludarlos. Así es que le invitamos para que ahorita nos llame, porque ya se nos está terminando el tiempo, y esta es la última oportunidad que usted tiene de ayudarnos y nosotros de recibir su ayuda. Pues ahora, mis amigos, vamos ahora con Joe Falk, y Joe Falk es en la estación KDMV, y nos va a decir también unas palabras para todos ustedes.
And today's verse to remember, Romans chapter 5, verse 8, but God demonstrates his love towards us in that while we were still sinners, Christ died for us. The verse to remember on Inspirational Radio, KVMV McAllen. Hi, my name is Joe Fall, and I'm Program Director here at KVMV. It's been a pleasure over the years to be associated with the Rio Grande Children's Home. We've had their cornerstone singers singing at our fundraiser, the Share-a-thon, and now it's our pleasure to help them during this Rio Grande Children's Home telethon. The Children's Home has many different ministries that they're involved with. You've seen a video tour of the facilities, the home where they're working with children here in our community. Recently, the founder of the Children's Home, Bud Owens, has written a tract in Russian, and he'll be heading to the former Soviet Union to share the love of God in that country. We'd like to encourage you right now to call the number on your screen and play a part in the ministry of the Rio Grande Children's Home. It has an impact not only in this community, but around the world. Their cornerstone singers tour the nation every year, sharing the love of Christ through music. Call the number on your screen right now, or you can call us here at KVMV. Our telephone numbers are 787-9700 or toll-free 1-800-275-5868. Or if you'd like, you can stop by our studios in person. We're 4 miles south of Pharr on Highway 281 and then east on Thomas Drive. Once again, our telephone numbers are 787-9700 or toll-free 800-275-5868. Or you can call the number on your screen and actually talk to some of the children who live at the Children's Home. The Apostle James says, if you see a brother in need and don't do anything to help them, how can you say the love of God dwells in you? Well, the Children's Home is doing that every day. We'd like to encourage you to play a part. Call the number on your screen right now.
Thank you, Joe Fall. We just appreciate those words from Joe at KVMV. We have a tape here from the Children's Bible Hour, and we'd like to give this tape away for someone that would make a pledge of $250. So call now and let us send this tape to you. We want to pass now to Senator Benson, who has another word from us from Washington, D.C.
Our most precious resource is our children, but we're in danger of losing a large part of a whole generation to poverty, crime, or ill health. 1 child out of every 5 lives in a family earning less than the poverty level. An estimated 100,000 children go to bed homeless every night in America. Here in Texas, there are about 750,000 children living in poverty. Nearly 1/3 of our children have no health insurance, and reports of child abuse and neglect have been increasing. We need to rescue these children, give them hope and love. Here in the Valley, there's a place that's been doing that for 28 years, the Rio Grande Children's Home. It receives no direct federal, state, or county money. It depends entirely on generous contributions, which are tax-deductible, from people who care about needy children and want to do something about it. I hope you'll see it in your heart to support